Hi, and thank you for stopping by. First of all, I want to thank all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for your support. I greatly appreciate it. And if you're not a subscriber, I invite you to look through this video all the way to the end and then give me any thoughts, give me suggestions, tell me what you think, and then I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. One more thing I want to ask you, up at the top is a like button. If you can hit the like, I would greatly appreciate it. So with that in mind, let's go over this new junk journal. So the front cover is definitely different for me, and I wanted to share with you everything that I added. So the first thing in this circle, this is a die cut. The burlap is from my friend Canny Crafter. Put her link below. And all these hearts, this watch, this piece right here, these brads, and this heart here at the bottom, those came from my yard sale haul. I think that was a couple weeks ago. When I came across this box of fun, just gems, I thought definitely could put them into my junk journal. And I also added this really nice velvet that my cousin sent me a long time ago. The other thing I wanted to share about this cover is I used leather here, and this actually came from a cereal box. This is a greeting card junk journal, and what I mean by that is I use greeting cards. Now these came from my friend Dee and her mother that lives in New Mexico. She gave me a bunch of her greeting cards, so the majority of the cards I used are from her, so thank you so much, Mrs. Flores. But I ran out and I thought I had more, so I had to go to the Dollar Tree and buy some so I can finish this journal. And the reason why I like greeting cards is because they're so graphic. So let's go ahead and go through this. I went ahead and used some tea dye canvas, so just because I was trying to make this look a little rustic, so that's why I decided to use a tea dye. So here is one of those greeting cards. Just look at how beautiful they are. And then when you open it up, you have room to put photos. And then I'm going to bring this close up right here. These are leaves just from different cards, so I thought, oh, I got to add those in there so you can see there's one here at the bottom too. So whenever you have greeting cards, if you save them or someone wants to give you their old greeting cards, just know you can add them into a junk journal and make it look very special. So here's another cute one. It says, happiness is a good cup of coffee shared with a friend. Look at how beautiful this card is. This has some glitter on it. It's really pretty with a butterfly. And then these leaves right here came from a different greeting card. When you open this up, you just have areas to put photos. And then I use the backs of some of these cards too, just because they're so cute. For these two pages, it doesn't have any tucks or folds or envelopes. Instead, I just did a layout. And this little cluster here material is also from my friend Canny Crafter. She just sent me a bunch of them from the UK, and I love them, so I'm trying to include at least one of them every time I make a junk journal. And it says, as time goes by, we begin to learn what matters. On these two pages, you can see a lot of different graphics. So definitely from a greeting card, this as well. And then I did a little pull-out. We may be far apart, but you're never more than a warm thought away. So not only do you get these beautiful graphics, but you get these wonderful sayings as well. And then in the back, just have another place to add a photo. Tuck this back in. Okay, this one is fun. So this was for a birthday. So it says right here, remember when music came on vinyl, and I made a little tuck. And I grabbed the graphics from another card, and I thought that was cute. In the back, just a little layout. And then this little insert with a tab. Remember when the only computer you had in your home was maybe a calculator? And then right above it, it says, remember when there were only 3 channels. So I'm definitely aging myself because that was the case. For these two pages, I did something a little bit different. I actually cut some of these graphics and I did them separately of the butterflies just because they're so cute. And right here, it just says everything. And for this little pull-out, I just decorated it again with some of the graphics. And then on this side, you have another pull-out with areas to add more photos. So a lot of the cards that I was working with were happy birthday cards. So I just cut them up different ways and just made different layouts. So right here it says happy birthday, and there's some of the stars from this card. And then this was a really pretty graphic design on one of them with candles. And then this is just a little trifold, so you can add pictures in the front and back. Here in the corner is another material cluster from my friend Canny. I just like those. I think that's just a great idea. These two pages, this doesn't have a tuck, it's just a layout. But on this side, I went ahead and made it a fold, and right there it says you have a kind heart. This is one of the cards that I bought from the Dollar Tree. So it says Lovebirds, and you open it up there, just some layouts. This was in the stack for my friend's mother, and that's so pretty. It has some glitter on it. And when you open it up, you have places to have photos. And the reason I put this ribbon right here was because I sewed it on this side. So when you flip this open, this is definitely from the birthday. It has different happy, happy, happy. And then right here it says, they don't make them like you anymore. And right here it's, we may be older, but we're still wonders of nature. And this was a fun card. It says right here, eliminates fine lines. Right here it says eliminates puffiness. And when I pull this out, there's actually three tags on this one. It eliminates wrinkles, sagging, and aging. And then as you notice, I pulled these three out, so there's just 3 different areas to add more photos. Here's a little tuck, which is a simple layout, and then here's 2 little old geezers, and right here it says, we'll be friends until we're old and senile, so I like that. I'm gonna tuck this back in. On this side is just a simple page with a card. It says, your friendship makes my heart happy, and you open it up, and I didn't want to cover this. It looks like this bike was sewed on, so I thought that was cute. And then this right here is just from the inside of one of the cards. For these 2 pages, I did buy this one from the Dollar Tree. It says, when I think of you, happy just comes out everywhere. So you can see the toaster oven has balloons and graffiti. And then I have a little tuck here, so you can add photos in the front and back. This side I have 2 tabs. Right here, you open it here, have places to put photos, hello, and it has these really cute flowers. Tuck that in again. This was another card that I bought from the Dollar Tree, and they're really cute for $1. You can see the glitter and really cute vases. You pull this out. This was on one of the cards, and it's just really pretty. And I actually cut this flower up and put it in different parts of this journal. And this cute card said, friends are like fancy chocolates. And when you open it up, another layout, and you can see here, just graphics. And this was such a pretty saying, so I wanted to make it a tuck all by itself. It said, you've shown me the meaning of unselfishness and the value of love. It has always been a comfort to know you're there, and you will always be there no matter what happens. I just thought that was really pretty. And then here's a little tuck. And then on this side, you may have seen this flower in another page, so I cut it on this side, and then just layouts. And that graphics right there is from one of the cards too. And then for these 2 pages, you can see that really pretty flower that I like that I showed earlier. And then I just sewed around these cards. And then this also came from the Dollar Tree, and it says, choose happy. So you can see right here how cute this is with the little dog and holding up the flower bouquet. And then right here it says, thinking of you. And then just a fun layout. Over here is just a flip. Oh, and then here's another flip. It's like that, and I just wanted to make it a little corner tuck. And then places to add your photo. Oh, look, another tab. I don't know why, I just like to do tabs. And then I sewed it here, just showing the other end of that sewing. Right here it says, top 100 things I like to do with you. You open it up here, and you open it up here, and you have so much room to add photos for that memory. For this card, I went ahead and split it between these 2 pages. Just another way how to use and upcycle your cards and make room to add memories. So up here it says, life is what you make it, so make your type of happy. And you turn it here and just more areas to add memories. So here are those leaves that I mentioned earlier. I just love the graphics on it, so I cut it and just put it on different pages. You might notice some glitter. So I used glitter glue around here. I accidentally smeared it before it dried, so I just perfectly imperfect, so I just smeared it all on this page. It still looks nice. It's just all about being creative. And then over here, I just lay out. We're almost at the end. This is a really nice graphic piece. It's felt, and I love it, so I decided to put it as a corner tuck. And then when you pull this out, it says kiss and hug. Right there it just says stuff. Now for this one here, I didn't want to cut it up because we have some material here. So I made it just as a little tuck, so you can add more photos there. And this is the last page. And look at how pretty that is. Glitter there, and then it just describes what love is. And then you open it up there, and you have more places to add photos. So that is it for this junk journal. So again, thank you so much for visiting. And if you're not a subscriber, if you would please consider being a subscriber, I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, add comments. So thank you so much, and you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.